you go. Beans, give me the beans. Hey, figured I'd give a little Dodge update. We haven't done anything too exciting yet, but it's coming along a little bit. So I'll show you what all we've done since the last video I made. All right, she's sitting outside now. Garage is over there. But I figured out the power steering pump and bracket problem. Let me show you that. Where's the hood release? Here she is. Look at that. It's custom. It works. I had the hardest time trying to piece together brackets for the power steering pump. So eventually, this will be the first part that wasn't from Amazon. I found this 360 bracket on eBay, and it bolted right on, and it's working good. It's got the belt for the power steering pump pretty close to the pulley on the fan there, but it's not rubbing and it's working. I think I got the right size belt and everything. So I've driven it probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, maybe a couple miles each time, and I haven't had a problem yet. So power steering, good. We got that going. Next thing was, it rides like a tank, obviously, as you can imagine. So on the rear here, I removed 2 leaf springs on each side. I should have got footage when I did it, but I didn't. I just lifted, I did one side at a time, hooked the cherry pecker up to the side of this little brace here, lifted one side up, then just loosened the U-bolts, and once those came off, I just knocked 2 springs. There's a helper spring that's real short, and then like a medium-sized spring above that. Pulled 2 out from each side. Made it a hell of a lot softer. Also, something I noticed trying to flex it out a little bit to see how far the axles will twist. I got like a little ridge over here next to where the Jeep and the sand rail are parked. I tried flexing it on that, driving the front right tire up on it. And I mean, hell, the suspension probably moves 4 to 5 inches before the back tire would lift off the ground. The factory shock positions were here for the upper mounts, and it was just catching the shocks and dropping down. I'll probably just pull them rears off or get something taller, but for now I drilled some holes further out here just to move the shocks outward more on the rear, so it will let them drop a little further. But I don't even know how much it helped, because like I said, I've barely even driven it since I've done all this. It rides a lot softer though, with the 2 springs out on each side, so that's pretty cool. I'm thinking that we might try to 4-link the rear of it. I don't want to, I've never linked a full size or any truck before, really. I have some buddies that have, and if I'm going to try it, I think I'd rather try the rear or something before diving into the front. So maybe here after a bit, we could try to dive into that and set up some kind of link for suspension. But for now, I just want to exercise it and get some use out of it and make sure mechanically it'll be okay, engine and trans and all that. So far it seems all right. The trans is a little bit leaky. Hell, actually you can see a spot right there under it. I think that's from the trans. I gotta top it off. I've probably topped it off 2 or 3 times so far, so it is leaking pretty bad, but it seems like it's okay. Oh, I had a friend of mine's wife made me some Patrick stickers for it. But yeah, so that's all we've done since last video. I forgot to mention we trimmed the fenders too, as you can see here. That one's a little crooked toward the rear, but I ain't worried. They clear nice now. I'll put a quick little fast-forwarded video up of me trimming them. It went pretty smooth, and I think I trimmed them just enough for the 37s. Worked pretty good. Once again, nothing too exciting, but here it is. It's coming along. A buddy of mine picked this turd up. It's old Hyundai. We're gonna mob around with this thing in the desert a little bit. We'll probably strip it down like a dirt track car or something and goof off with it. And I'm thinking, ultimately, or eventually, I want to try to run it over with the Dodge. So, yeah, stay tuned. Maybe that day will come here in a couple weeks. So, all right, thanks for watching.